And we're back with another day of 7 Days to Die. Day 42, Horde Night. Got a lot to do today. We got a pretty much okay on firearm ammo. I kind of maybe might want to make some arrows. We got to fix up the Horde base, just check for repairs and fix the spikes. And I think we'll be good to go. So this morning we're gonna go over. I'm dying to finish the bottom of the base of the new base. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go do that first, and I don't want to forget. Nails. Got all of that. That's cooking. Those are cooking. Okay, well, actually, what do we look like on? Yeah, we're starting to get it back together again, materials wise. This is good. It's good. I'd like to get some more nitrate and stuff to make ammo. I'd like to load up on some other ammo types. We got a full stack of pistol ammo. We've got almost a full stack of 7.62 for the hunting rifle. I'd kind of like to get a bunch of shotgun ammo and start working on that. But we will have to see. Where are we skills wise? Gunsmithing's coming along nicely. We have 58 points. And we are level 106. Just past halfway. Which is kind of cool. I hope that training that extra level of survivor by mistake doesn't cause problems later. I don't know. With all these crashes, I'm fairly convinced this game won't make it that far, but it just keeps going like the little engine that could. Okay, we'll put our new iron that we wound up not needing in there. I guess, you know what, let's go ahead and do a repair. Just to get it done in case we need it. I can go back in here. Put that there so we'll see it. Hey. Okay, cool. First things first, let's finish this off. Excellent. Nice to have that all sealed up. And let's start up in here. Awesome. So all of this is done. The whole foundation is done, except for the ceiling and these walls. We need to do this. I kind of want to do this next before we do that. But you know what? Maybe let's do the ceiling in here. See where that leaves us concrete-wise. I have a feeling we're not going to have a whole lot left. But we might have enough to build the floor and maybe the... does that leave us? Oh, we're looking good. We're looking good. But I will wait on the floor and walls in here. Let's go see what that looks like out there. How many blocks do we have here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 100. We're going to need 100 dirt blocks just for that. And then another 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 3 is 36, so 136, 37, 38. So we'll just go ahead and do like 140 dirt blocks while we're messing with this other stuff. But I had a dirt block in here. I guess I used it. Okay, very cool, very cool. Alright, now let's see. Okay, so this will be the corner, but we know that because of that, so let's go ahead and just start laying in a rebar. Actually, no, it'll be easier from out here. Damn it. That's 4. I kind of wouldn't mind going one more, but it's getting a little close to the hatch. A little. Yeah, let's go one more. I think it'll be fine. Nah, no, I think that's good enough. I think that's fine. Okay, now let's get our ramps up. I hope we have enough. No, damn it. When the ground's just bowed up and there's all these plant fibers and stuff around it, they pop around a lot. Ah! I don't have enough of these to... Easy to make more, but I just don't want to have to deal with it. Because we'll have to run back over to the outpost. And we still got to fix the temporary horde base. So... which shouldn't take long. It should take like, you know, a couple of game hours. 10 minutes, real time, something. Yeah, I think we're okay on these. Awesome. starts over here. Do. Okay. Awesome. Now we don't have to worry about anything digging into this edge like we did before. Try to go around this one more time. Yeah, that did us. That did us. Oh well. Well, it's good. It's relatively secure now. And the foundation is done. We just have to do the walls and the floor in the hallway. and just build the base. Build the business end of the base. We gotta do a lot of yard cleanup and maintenance at some point, but that's not any kind of emergency. We'll have the rest of this up really quick. Probably, I'm sure we'll be ready for the next horde. I'm sure. It's ugly as hell. It's gonna get covered in fibers, but that's okay. We gotta flatten all this out. As a matter of fact, I think I'll probably pull all this clay out and fill it in with dirt blocks too, just to make a nice green surface out here, and it'll look nice. And we can use the clay. Hey, what's up, AJ? It's coming along well, man. I think I'm pretty much done with the foundation. Basically, got all this done and just filled in the yard area. Here, I'll show you. Basically, we got the hatch, obviously, which I might fill this in. I might put another row of blocks here, but it's not important right now. Basically, I got this little side area. These will be loot crates, so that when I loot stuff and come back, I don't have to be running in and out of the base to dump loot. And I've filled 10 chests before, not in this game, but just when you really clear out of town, it just saves time having to come in and out of the base. And then at night, I can come down here and grab loot out of here without having to leave or be seen. I still got to finish the floor and walls in here. That will eventually go to something else. So that's just, you know, sealed up with wood. And this is done. This will eventually be the ladder shaft that goes up to, you know, like where the workshop is and all that stuff. And this will eventually lead to like you know, the mine. But yeah, so the foundation's done, and I just actually how much of this do I have? Yeah, I've got enough. Let's do. Just go ahead and do it. Oops. Yeah, yeah, it's handy. It's handy. And see, in the way this is like the Horde, this where these frames are is the floor of the Horde base, and this will be a ladder shaft that goes up to all the stuff that I build up. But I'm gonna have separate ladders to the Horde base, right? This column will be sealed up in the on the ground floor on the Horde base area. So that way I can come and go from the base and deal with screamers, and the first time a screamer sees me will be here potentially, or you know, if I have to go deal with it, not here, because they tend to track to where they spot you first. I don't know about screamers specifically, but that's what Z's tend to do. And when they see you in your base, that equals base getting beat on and base maintenance, right? So I don't mind dealing with screamers. I just don't want to have to deal with them in my base and have to deal with a bunch of repairs afterwards. I'd rather be out in the yard, which this will all be cleared eventually, and I'd rather be out in the yard and just be able to kite stuff around. And the thing that's cool about this design, you know, the one I'm talking about, the Crackpot Texas one. There's no spikes on this, so there's no crap to get caught up on out here. I'm convinced they're coded to track the spikes too, because like I've had on past bases, I've had wandering hordes come rolling through, and I'd be standing. Say this was a spike bed at the, you know, as is common, you know, at the base, like say on a pillar base, you'd put spikes all, you know, first 2 rows around here, maybe 3. You know, I'd be standing like over here, and a wandering horde would come from that way. Guaranteed every time, you know, 15 zombies come for me, 2 go right to the spikes that I just repaired, and like just traipse down the length of them, you know, which don't, you know, with steel spikes are, you know, hold up nicely and they wreck them. There's nothing 1 or 2 zombies are going to do to them. But then you have to go and stand here and repair and all of that. You see what I'm saying? Just that's why I tend to lately have started going below ground. It's not because I'm afraid of zombies and don't want to deal with them. I don't want to deal with the repairs all the time. The repairs drive me crazy. So for an above ground base, I'm, you know, into this one because there's no spikes to maintain, and I've got it designed in a way where I won't be spotted in the base, right? Like I'll only be spotted out here in the yard, essentially. So that's the theory, at least. We'll see how it all pans out. But I went ahead and did the this first block and the ramps around this. The wall will be here, but I went ahead and did this so that, you know, if I caught any wandering hordes while I'm working out here, that nothing, you know, the crawlers wouldn't dig into this. So just, you know, because generally I've never really had any problems with ramps. So I'm just real low on concrete. Like that right there is the sum total of the concrete I have left, which is fine. I've got another stack and a half of stone cooking in the extra forge over at the outpost right now, and you know we got a horde tonight, and we'll get to it, you know, next week, basically. I'm just gonna keep mining at night, and so yeah, so that's pretty much the base. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I'm sure it'll be fairly soon. Um, but yeah, it's coming together nicely. You know, the thing is, like I basically just spent a week doing the foundation, and that kind of, you know, might be a little wasteful, seem a little wasteful, you know, blowing all this concrete on something that has nothing to do with fighting hordes. But you know, I tend to find that, or I found from, you know, my past experience and like when I was a newbie and stuff, you'd go ahead and rush and get the base up, and digging out a foundation is just a pain in the ass, basically. So this close to surf, especially dealing with dirt, because you know it goes in one chunk. It's real easy to make a mistake. Or it goes in one shot with a shovel. It's real easy to make a mistake. It chunks off. It doesn't have a lot of structural integrity, and I being this close to surface, I was just more comfortable just going ahead and just digging all of this out and just getting a good foundation done. Most of what I wanted to do with the foundation. You know, there's still whatever like kind of mini bike entrance I'm gonna do. That's what that other doorway down, you know, down in this hallway is for, and the mine. But you know, those aren't gonna be anytime soon, and they're not that big of a deal. Basically, you know, that's just two extra things. But I thought it was just a good idea just to go ahead and just get a good foundation down, and then we can work on actually building the base. You know. Oh, and you know what else? You know, we were talking about these these doorways right here. Um, I wound up not putting the ramps on in these corners because I think what I'm gonna do is do pillars, either the big ones or the small ones, which will look a little jumbled there, but probably maybe the 50 pillars will look all right. And what that'll do is that'll preserve structural integrity on these center blocks, just not the actual center one, as well as over here, these two on the side. And then I think when I build up, I'm going to run pillars off above the horde base, of course, but off of each corner, and then two side by side off of here. And that'll give me a lot of extra structural integrity on the outside building up. And then when I get up to the level I'm going to build the base, um, you know, I can build out a little bit more than I would or otherwise be able to do. You see what I'm saying? Because I'll have two blocks in the center of this square, offering structural integrity all the way up, and it'll look kind of cool. Because I'll maybe do 50 pillars on the sides, and then like the full pillars on the corners. You know, kind of give it a little variety in the look going up. Maybe do the rounded corners on the ladder shaft going up. Just something to kind of just give it a little personality and not so blocky. And at some point I'll get some lights in here too. So yeah, I'm very pleased so far. We keep getting these daily crashes, so I'm just waiting for this thing to get nuked by that bug. But anyway, so that's my story. How are you doing? It's evening over there now, isn't it? It's like first thing in the morning here. It's 7 a.m. here. Ooh, I should take that over with me to the. I forgot I had that much here. I didn't realize I had all that. That's the one I accidentally upgraded to steel before. I gotta. It's not getting repaired. Unless. Did I leave my steel? No, I still have my steel. It's gotta go back in there. Very cool. I have concrete. Why is it not? Oh, it's my hammer. There we go. Make sure I got these. Yeah. See, I don't mind doing what I'm doing right now, like once a week, getting ready for the Horde night. It's when you're doing it every other day because wandering hordes and screamer hordes just run right into your stuff at your base. It gets really freaking old, you know? Like doing this every day or every other day. Because I did that on one base. I had all kinds of spikes and barbed wire pits and stuff on it, and never again. Never freaking again. I'll go underground every time before doing that again. And I also had my base set up where like it's kind of like the one that I have here. It was a little smaller. It was like 11 by 11. This one's 15 by 15, and it had 50 pillars all the way around. You know, the business end of the horde area, and it had a sniper porch on the top. Well, to get from and then all the forges and everything were in the basement. Well, to get from the basement to the top, or you know anywhere, I had to go through the horde base. So they'd see me in the base, and then they would track to over there and then thrash up my spikes, and it was just an absolute freaking nightmare. Never again. Never again. At least not until we get you know, like there's why am I getting damage over here? At least not until we get like you know the electrical system and turrets and stuff, so you can maybe set up turrets to kind of protect your stuff. In fact, I'm pretty sure PC players will set up turrets around where their forges and stuff are, just to go ahead and take out the screamers before they ever even have to deal with them, which is kind of cool. Although I kind of don't mind screamers that much. It's just don't want to have to do a bunch of repairs all the time. So time is it? 3:12. Let's see. Got about 35 minutes real time before this thing. I'm not sure what to do. I could go ahead and clear some of this stuff out. In fact, I think I will do that. We'll take that. Basically anything not stackable. And we know we're going to get probably more of all of this. That can go. That can go. Go ahead and get that out because it's not stacking anymore. And go ahead and take the canned stuff. Take the bandages because we can. Oh, wait. Do a little quick screamer check. The loot in this town should have repopped by now, I think. I had it done by day 10. Most of it. Like, the rest was like day 30. Like, a couple little minor things were like day 31. Or day 11. Okay, let's see. Beautiful. We have to do a little quick loot run this week. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go loot the crack-a-bug. I still need a hunting knife schematic. That's the only one that I know of that I haven't gotten. There may be like one of the armor ones or something that I didn't get, but I've got all the weapons. Slugs, flaming arrow, exploding crossbow bolt, you know, the whole nine. No hunting knife. The one I've got I bought from the trader. Hey. They're up top, I bet. Yeah. Well, that sucks. I had one in a playthrough I did a while back, like back in the fall, like where the crack-a-book just never would repop. And it was kind of down the street from the base, a little closer than this one is from where I've been staying. Can't help but wonder if there's something about proximity or something that like affects the respawn. Because it's 32 days after I got this whole town looted. You ever notice anything like that, AJ? I've only seen 2 crack-a-books on this map, so it would be nice. I haven't been in either of the hubs yet, though. Or, well, I've been like by them and seen the edges, but I haven't like, fully explored them. Yeah, this sucks. Yeah, yeah. Well, generally I'll take whatever they've got, but I just need that freaking hunting knife. But I think at this point I should probably make a separate box for all the zombie parts. But I've been optimistic I'm going to be moving soon, so... Yeah, your sister plays too. Should I go repair that real fast? I've got time. I feel like I was getting headshots, but not wasn't doing a whole lot. I just pretty much use them for spiders, and I've got a hunting rifle in case a cop shows up. I have a feeling we might see a cop tonight. I've only had 2 deaths this game, and they were both before. I want to say the second one was like around, hell, I don't know, like around day 10, something. It was like either right before or right after the second horde, sometime in there. Yeah, I've played a little multiplayer. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I don't mind the single player though. Like I kind of like trying to just eke it out and get everything you can done yourself. You think I should? Yeah, I got time. I'll run back and do that real quick. I probably should. Now that I'm carrying a gun with me, I should probably start bringing some repair kits with me. But I hate schlepping all that stuff around. I keep them on the mini bike, but I don't. But when I'm around town, I don't go around town on the mini bike. I don't want to burn gas just doing mundane stuff. I need to make some repair kits. I'm getting low. That's cool. It stayed 200 or 600. Wow. Shouldn't that have degraded? I guess my gunsmithing is like around 60, I think, right now. Yeah. Well, I mean, I normally do that too, but this is like a temporary thing. This is I think I told you my deal with this base. It's like just a little basic design I do in cobblestone and wood for the first like 2 hordes while I'm building my base usually, but I decided I wanted to do stuff differently on this game, so I just spent like the first month looting constantly, and like I found all exploring and looting, finding towns and looting. So I just kind of upgraded this. I wanted to see how far I could push it with this base. If tonight goes okay, I might do the next one in this base too. Maybe it might. I may try to like stay in this base until I die, until I die defending it. But I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this base. Like something about the like the wood catwalks. Like you feel solid up there, but these iron ones, like I keep riding up on the bars sometimes, and it just about like strafing around on those catwalks, and it just about gives me a freaking heart attack every time it happens. because I keep thinking, in the middle of the horde, I'm gonna pop over the railing and wind up down on the spikes with the horde on me. All right, we got like just under 10 minutes. I think I'm gonna stop this here actually, just for a minute and just reset the game because I've been getting um crashes about once a day, and a horde is pretty heavy on resources, so I don't want to get a crash like during the horde. So I'm just gonna like stop the game, stop the stream. I have to stop the stream to stop the game because I'm casting out of the Xbox. You can't cast if you don't have a game running. But I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm just gonna kind of like hit the gentleman's room and come right back and just relaunch. I'll be back in like probably like 5 minutes, and we'll do this horde. Sorry for the interruption. It's just it's just reality of what we have to deal with the Xbox version of this game. It's not optimized very well, and it has some bugs. So it gets glitchy. Um, but I'm just gonna stop this here. I will be right back, and we'll fight this horde. Thanks for joining, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you when I get back. Thanks.